Hi Chloe, great to have you here. Just want to introduce yourself quickly. What do you do?
I'm Chloe Smithers. I work for a bank called Arbuthnot Latham, and we've been around a very long time.
So we're going to talk all about movement today. The question is why do you move? What's the benefit? What benefit do you get from it?
I've always been a keen mover. I found when I moved up north, I found that actually it was a way to really connect with some people, to find like-minded individuals, probably for my own physical and mental health as well. The older I get, the more I want to move. I feel better. So yeah, connecting with people and basically feeling better in myself.
How would you quickly describe what the Arbuthnot Active Hub is?
It's a movement programme. It's something that we've embedded now within our culture here at Arbuthnot Latham. They can log their activities and they can get involved with team-related events or actually just individual events and just complete something for themselves.
What was the problem that Arbuthnot Latham was trying to solve with the implementation of this movement programme?
We wanted to allow staff to have a moment to really take themselves away from their screens, to consider, how they want to embed movement within their daily lives, to feel part of, I suppose, their community. And we really wanted to embed movement and physical activity within the culture of Arbuthnot Latham.
How did you go about deploying this solution into the business, into the employees that you've got in various sites across the UK?
Well, we worked really closely as a team ourselves. We wanted to come together to really encourage staff to take a moment, sign up to activity. And we started off quite small, but it really snowballed into something. And now we have over 100, I think in the last challenge that we just did, we had over 100 employees taking part.
Have you sort of uncovered people that are doing things that just seem to be above the normal, or any passions?
Do you know what? That's really shone through, especially in the past couple of years. We've got some great people within the business that we're really lucky to have. One of our support team in our London office, she leads regular wellbeing walks, which we pop onto our platform as well. So people can sign up. They know what they're signing up to. We keep the numbers quite small. So yes, some people have really shone through, and we kind of we try to listen to as many as possible and get as many people involved in moving within the business in different ways.
So one thing that is really important to us is around inclusivity.
Yeah.
To make sure that everyone can move more in their own way. So what have you been able to do to support inclusivity of movement through the Arbuthnot Active Hub?
We really strive to make most of our events as inclusive as possible. We understand that walking is probably one of the most popular forms of activity. It's one of the most, logged activities that we see here on the platform. There's enough there that if people want to push themselves, they can. But we also want to understand that there's cyclists within the business. We've got people that go to the gym, yoga, Pilates. So we do make sure that we've got plenty of activities to cater for all abilities and all needs. And it's really easy to log your activities. When people first join the business, it's part of our induction process. So it allows people to feel almost welcome in the community sense straight away.
So could you just explain to me what active charity is within Arbuthnot Latham?
Yeah, so we have now embedded active charity within the Active Hub platform. Basically, complete 150 minutes of movement across 4 activities each week, and you're rewarded with a small amount that you can donate to any of your chosen charities.
How do you come about choosing the charities?
So we've got a range of charities on there that we regularly review each 12 months. But it's a great way to making sure that people feel engaged and aligned with their chosen charity.
So what is the 721 Movement Challenge?
So the 721 Challenge is a themed movement programme that we've just started this year, and it follows explorer Nick Hollis's journey and travel basically across these 721 challenges and events.
So you've seen some really great success across the organisation from more users more consistently taking part in the 721 challenge than we've seen before in anything we've done before. What do you think is creating that success?
I think it's well thought and planned out. The first mountain was Mount Everest, which we climbed together as a collective. I think that was in January we started that mountain, and it's all leading towards our in-person Brecon Beacons event, which is later this September. But it's a great inclusive activity. You can do as little or as much as you like, and there's some great team building challenges within it.
What sort of lessons you're learning from Nick and the team throughout the 721 programme?
Yeah, I think Nick has given us some real motivation, and it's nice to have him almost virtually guide us along. I know a lot of people within the business have actually now met Nick. It's been great for him to answer some questions in person.
And the final thing you mentioned is going to Brecon Beacons
Yes.
for a sort of an active weekend, an active adventure together with Nick and his team. What would you say to anyone who's thinking about wanting to go and take on one of the kind of peaks in the UK?
Do you know what? It was such a great challenge for us to meet fellow employees within the bank that you may not come across. You can really build some camaraderie.
So when you look at all the things you've been doing on the Active Hub, what is the impact been, do you think, on the organisation as a whole?
It's been a success. We've really noticed that people have moved more. They've considered their types of movement. And for us, that's what we wanted with this programme.
What do you like about working with the Active Hub team?
I think we've had a great relationship that's built and got stronger and stronger over the past few years. We've co-designed some brilliant events. There's regular communication between us. I think we've built a really great platform for our Arbuthnot Latham employees, and I'm really proud of what we've achieved so far. We've got a challenge that's running. We've got over 100 people, moving together. And that's a huge achievement. We've really worked hard and built something amazing.
You've circumnavigated the world together 17 times. You've planted over 8,000 trees, and amazing, giving away 8,600 school meals, all because of employee movement. So what do you think that means to the employees of Arbuthnot Latham?
I think that's a great example of how we've worked together. Move for Meals was a fantastic event. We also did Active Trees, which again went down really well with the business and our employees. And I think actually people feel more engaged sometimes when they're giving back. So it's great to see people's movement rewarding others. And I think for us, that's a huge tick and something we're really proud of.
It's been great to chat with you. And
Thank you for
look
your
forward to
support.
the next 3-4 years ahead.